3, 2, 1, we rolling.
Oh, all right. What up? All right, so question of the day. Who is the oldie for? In my opinion, everybody. I think everybody should have an oldie, not because I breed them. Let me rephrase that. Not maybe everybody. If you just want a hardy dog. If you want a small, dainty dog, not for you. You want a tall, leggy dog, not for you. So, why I say that? It's small enough for an apartment, but large enough for a house. It's versatile enough to run outside with the kids, but, you know, cool enough to be in the house with the kids. I've got dogs that get their fingernails painted with my daughter, and I've had dogs that will chase fucking squirrels all through the yard. I think the oldie is a really, really versatile animal. It's macho enough for dad, but, you know, small enough for mom to handle. I just, you know, I'm not trying to say that is a bad thing. I'm just saying, you know, a lot of times, that stupid dog, you're always getting yelled at or something because he's big and goofy. You know, Americans are big. They're, you know, some of them are over 100 pounds. And, you know, English bulldogs, sometimes they're a little bit...
I think that they're also hard sometimes. Well,
temperament-wise.
they're more delicate, as in they can't take the heat as much. And they're kind of like a thick brick. So if you need to pick up the dog and bring it in the house, it's a little harder to pick up, I think for a woman. It's
well, an English bulldog's the same way. It's a brick.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh. English bulldogs are cool, but sometimes you just got to sit there and watch them while it's hot outside. You don't have to do that so much with an oldie. You know, but I'm not saying that you just leave it out in the heat. That's not what I'm saying. You got to be mindful of a dog.
Know your dog, because they're all different.
They're all different. Same thing with their temperaments as far as the way they act. Some of them are really hyper. Some of them are really chill. Some of them can take on the person's personality. Some of them can't. I don't know. I'm getting a cue.
Just telling you to look at the camera.
Yeah, I'm not that good at this shit, guys. So I'm learning.
It's easier to not look at the camera, though.
Yeah, well, I'm just learning.
So you could just look at my eyes.
Oh, yeah. So, again, I think the oldie is a really versatile animal. It can be, I'm not saying, I think the word they used to use was a utility dog. It could be outside doing some things with dad while he's in the shed. And it could be in the kitchen with mom while she's cooking, or while she's in the house with the kids, or vice versa, you know?
Yeah. But, I mean, back in the day when I used to run more, I used to run with the dogs. So it's not like they have, you know, they're so thick or bulky that they can't move.
I mean, they're not hounds.
They're all different from each other.
I live out in the country where, I mean, you see hounds running all day long.
You can hear them right now, listen.
I don't know if you're going to get that on video.
Yeah, you will.
I mean, you can hear the hounds in the background.
They're hunting.
They're not designed for that now, guys. You know what I mean? I was just reading the origin of what a bulldog was designed for, and it was for bull baiting. It used to be considered bull running when they would let them loose and run after them. Then they changed it to bull baiting, where
they were tied up.
They were tied up. So, you know, the longevity of it changed a little bit too. So the endurance of the animal changed. Again, I think the oldie is for just about anybody. It's hardy enough, thick enough to scare away an intruder. It's big enough to scare away an intruder, but yet small enough to where it's not a nuisance in the house or the apartment. So again, I think it's a perfect breed. All right, man. Like, follow, share.
Boom.